absolutely fantastic story. There goes a saying, keeping up with the Joneses. But I tell you what, you'd be hard pushed to beat what they found on their family holiday in Cornwall recently. Legendary doesn't quite do it justice. Let's just say good evening to Dad Paul and daughter Matilda. Good evening to you both. How are you?
Good evening, Johnny.
Hi Matilda, how are you?
Good.
Are you good? And Paul, welcome along. So Matilda, what did you find on your holiday in Cornwall last week?
Excalibur.
You found Excalibur?
Yep.
So, hang on, so as in the sword, Excalibur?
Yeah.
What were you doing to find it?
I was just paddling around and I found it.
Right. Did you know anything about King Arthur or anything before you found Excalibur?
Well, on the way back, my daddy was telling us a story about it. Him finding the sword.
Right. And so were you looking out for Excalibur then when you were there?
Yeah.
You were. And what did you think when you found it then?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I mean, this is really, really impressive because I've got to be honest, I didn't realise Excalibur was real. So, Paul, what actually happened?
Well, we were just paddling around in Dosmerry Pool. It was a really hot day. Matilda looked down and said, "Dad, there's a sword." And I thought, no, that's not a sword, it's a bit of old fence. And then I looked a bit closer, and there it was. It was a 4-foot sword, looking exactly like the Excalibur you'd expect.
Now, for those that aren't that au fait with the Arthurian legend, Dosmerry Pool is where it was thrown, and apparently, by all accounts, is to believed, an arm stretched out from underneath the water and grabbed the sword and sunk back down again. So, I mean, what did you think when you realised it was a sword?
Well, obviously I was gobsmacked, especially as a 7-year-old girl finds it, and you know, she now becomes the next Queen of England.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. That's a very good point. Matilda, are you prepared?
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this sword is pretty big. I've seen the pictures, Matilda. It looked bigger than you. How heavy was it when you tried to pick it up?
Pretty heavy.
Yeah? Did you manage to hold it above your head?
I kind of can. When you stick it in the ground, in the mud, it's hard to get out.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was stuck in a stone at one point, wasn't it? And that was really hard to get out of there. So,
Yeah.
I think, are you back at school tomorrow?
Yeah.
So what are you going to tell all your friends?
Well, I might get an interview
Oh, yeah?
tomorrow or some time.
What do you think they're going to get you out of the front of the class?
I don't know.
And are you allowed to take it to school by any chance?
No.
No, it's probably a bit big. I mean, let's just say if this doesn't turn out to be the actual Excalibur, what do you think it is?
I do think it's actually probably just a film prop or a movie prop that somebody has thrown into the lake at the end of filming and just left there, or maybe couldn't find it.
Now, be honest, you didn't plant this, did you, Paul?
No, absolutely not.
Honest.
The last time we were in Cornwall was 9 years ago for me. Oh God, bloody well.
You were there for another reason.
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be playing the long term.
Me honeymoon.
Your honeymoon, that was it.
Yeah.
Jamaica in.
Your honeymoon. Yeah, you'd be playing the long-term game if you planted it 9 years ago, I guess, to go back.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So, I mean, you must have been absolutely bemused, though, when Matilda pulled it out.
Oh, of course, I was staggered.
Yeah. And what are you doing with it, then?
Find a nice place to put it, somewhere in the house. Obviously, out of reach of children.
Yeah.
We can't wave it about when visitors come.
Yeah, of course. Well, I mean, congratulations on your find. And Matilda, congratulations on being the next Queen of England. Do you want to be Queen before you finish school, or are you going to get school out of the way first?
I'm going to be Queen when I go back to school.
Well, when you go back to school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that'll be great. The Queen of School. And what's your school called?
Marston Junior School.
Okay, so the Queen of your junior school. Well, that's lovely. Well, good luck in the future in running the country, Matilda. It's been lovely to talk to you.
Matilda.
All right, bye now.
Cheers,
And Paul, thank you very much as well. Nice to talk to you. We've got some pictures we're putting out on the social media, so yeah, you'll be even more famous than you are. Thanks very much, Paul.
Fantastic, thank you.
Thank you. That's how fantastic were they? That was Matilda and Paul Jones there that actually found Excalibur's sword, potentially Excalibur's sword. Certainly in the same pond where it was thrown, anyway.